From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're inside Safeco Field here in Seattle. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Standing in, Whit Merrifield, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
City, second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Segura has a play. 1 out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Billy Burns, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, as we're in Seattle, may have some rain in the picture later on, but for now, 59 degrees at first pitch. Here it comes. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Moustakas stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. His contract is set to expire at the end of this. Looking at a fastball to... Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And immediately, the Royals have to deal with a real burner standing at first base. Digging in now for the Mariners, Jean Segura. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He's set, and the pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. Gordon aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. The 1-0 on the move again from first. Pitch outside, the throw. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. 1 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Next for Seattle, Nelson Cruz. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Duffy, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out in the middle round, you have to grind forever.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Josh Reddick. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Royals, Lucas Duda. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. In is Jorge Soler. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 0 for 5. Bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas takes it in, and there's one away. Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Hit out towards second. Merrifield brings it in. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Bonifacio. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Seager is there. 1 down. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. His career numbers with Ariel Miranda. He's 0 for 5. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now in the box, Cam Gallagher, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Orlando. And that's the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Margima. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
The 2-1. There for it, Escobar. Scooped up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike.
0-1.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Just hung in there on that one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon has a play. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Oh, and he misses it. Running hard, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Lucas Duda now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1. In is Jorge Soler, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ground ball right side. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Another chance, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
1-1.
The 1-1 pitch. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. Burns is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's it to short. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Second baseman.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Zobrist.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Soler on the move. And that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Hit back up the middle. Segura has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a ball 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
Kyle Seager.
First offering on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Left fielder, Mick Haniger.
Here's the first pitch to him. To short. There is Escobar. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone in the home fifth.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Orlando's on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in now for Kansas City, Cam Gallagher. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Cam Gallagher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Pitch popped up, and this is taken in for out number one. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Turned on down the line, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Legs churning, he's headed for second, and he'll pull into second with one away. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do them down. That was a missed opportunity.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Mike Margima. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Margima.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Number 9.
Here's D. Gordon now, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Gene Segura standing in.
Batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there. Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gun. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nelson Cruz goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding two as the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Lucas Duda will start the seventh in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel today. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. So stepping in, Jorge Soler. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Steve Cishek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. Good-looking sinker on the inside corner.
Hey, these mechanics ain't out of the textbook The Art of Pitching, but he seems to be effective with what he's doing.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Henniger. 1 out. Digging in once again, Paulo Orlando. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. No hits to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Sliders in for a strike. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Ben Zobrist, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 strikes.
Grounded to short. Escobar has it. And there's 1 down now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the 2nd out. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He'll start us off in the 8th. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Ready once again, Cam Gallagher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Swing and a liner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Whit Merrifield next to hit. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now here's the pitch. Little dribbler back at him. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. The inning, Garrett Cooper, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Garrett Cooper.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Now batting, catcher
Mike Margima will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, D. Gordon, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away for ball one. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Gene Segura standing in. Career line against Grimm. He's gone just 2 for 13. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is taken outside for ball one. Grimm, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. James Pazos enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Reddick coming on. He's there, but he missed it. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 0-1 the count. And he takes strike 2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
On to first, a double play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Kelvin Herrera enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
number 40.
Striding in to start the 9th, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Liner toward right center. Soler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Merrifield onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's gone 3 for 4. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the 2-0. Fouled away. rip down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Last chance for the Mariners. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On the ground to the right side. Merrifield picks it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Look at the numbers. This is what you want from your starting pitcher. He gave him 7 strong innings and sets things up perfectly for the bullpen to seal the deal. Very good job out there.
2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.